All right, guys, this is TC Allen. We're doing this recording talking about the new platform, Ipcloud. As you all know, IPC has launched a new platform, and I'm sitting here with Dr. Curtis Merriweather and Dr. Obi talking about the things that we found within Ipcloud as we downloaded it and installed it on our phones. I'm an Android user, and I'm here with two iPhone users. We're not going to get into any backlash about their trash phone, but however, they were able to get the program on their phone finally, and go through the system and find out the inner workings of it. And so we found out some things about the system that we want to share with you, and also just give you some peace about moving forward in the company, because we believe that they are moving forward in a lot of things that we should be a part of, and not just move our money off the platform, but keep our money there on the platform, because I believe, and you'll hear this later, is going to be beneficial to us. So introducing Dr. Obi. How you doing, sir?
I'm winning, sir. Absolutely winning, man. And, you know, my brother and I were just talking about bringing you out of the dark side, man, with, Android, but it's okay. That's not what we're here to do. I'm just asking for the team's prayers for us all as we lay hands on the Android users. But anyway.
But I do have to say this, Dr. Obi, before you continue. As you know, Androids were first partakers in being able to download the new platform with no issues, and so I welcome you all in the back door, because I know you had some issues getting the new platform. So welcome, sir, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I just, I don't care how we got here. We in the building. That's all I care about. No, man, we're having fun with this. But no, seriously though, guys, we wanted to just jump on here just to share a little bit with you. So I won't dominate. I'll just share just a tad bit, and I'll go ahead and pass the baton to my other brothers on here with us. So real quick, you guys, I know most of you are probably just like me. Whenever something happens with any platform or any investment, we've got our mindset on it's got to be 1, 2, 3. And if, 3 shows up a little bit before 2 or out of line in some way, we freak out, me included. So don't feel bad. And so when IPC started looking like things were a little shaky, a little suspect, my mind, and I'm ready to pull my money out. But I ended up leaving it in there. And quite frankly, I know this is going to sound odd to you, but you'll understand why in a moment. I'm actually happy that I left it in there, because what is to come, I believe, will be greater than what already is. I apologize, guys. My phone.
Your iPhone going off.
My iPhone is going off, brother.
It happens with iPhones. I understand. It interrupts everything. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Y'all know my phone works though now. It's ringing. So anyway, so the reason I bring that up though, folks, is this. I'm actually happy that I left the money in there, because you got to think for a moment. When you have a company like IPC, whom from what I've seen has not missed a check, not one person I know that got involved with IPC can say that they did not get their money. Yes, you may not have gotten that last bit of money. It's still there. All right. So no one's money has been taken. The company website didn't just vanish mysteriously. Everything is there. Even the last 4 weeks, when they were trading before they stopped about 2 weeks ago, they still kept trading. Even though you didn't get access to it, you saw the money. So they weren't hiding. A company doesn't do that if they have a plan to, what's the word I want to use, to bail out, if they've got an exit strategy, right? They don't do that. They don't show you play by play. So that was the one thing that stood out. I said, maybe something different is happening here. The other thing is IPC has told us everything, even things that I tell my kids all the time. It's one thing to tell the truth. It's another to tell on yourself. And a person who has the ability to tell the truth on themselves, even when they've done something bad, that's somebody who's trustworthy. And IPC did that. Even times when they told us, hey, the breach was internal. They didn't have to disclose that, but they did.
Right.
And to me, that spoke to integrity. So that was the first thing I wanted to touch on here real quick before we kind of move the ball here, to talk to you about some really big things that we see potentially with IPC. So, hey, man, any one of you two brothers want to jump in on any of that?
Yeah, Curtis, what was your findings when you begin to go through the new application of Ipcloud?
No, I think it's, just to kind of, and emphasize what Dr. OB said previously. When we did our last town hall, we were getting so many people talking about, oh, it's a scam. So TC and I, to our group, gave a presentation on what a scam was. The thing that we find out is a very popular blog. I'm not going to call the name. But many of the people who were touting the scam doctrine were reading one particular, again, we're not going to call the name of it, but they was talking about one particular website that went in and said a lot of very damaging things about IPC. So what we did in our last town hall, we took just the first 4 paragraphs and we showed within the first 4 paragraphs, we showed 4 very glaring problems. Number one, they were saying IPC was charging $99 a month. We know that's not the case. Many of it we're paying the bot price once. Some people even came in a discounted rate. They were saying that IPC was selling securities. We know that's not true either. We talked about how, when you go and look at the marketing material for IPC, they were doing CFDs, contracts for difference, which means they were not buying the assets themselves. They were buying contracts against the assets, and they were making money on off that differential. There was a whole bunch of other things that they were saying that we were like, this is just completely erroneous. And, just like anybody else, when you find 1, 2, or 3 misrepresentations, it's no need to continue reading the article because we've already found some glaring mistruths. So that's what we went in our town hall, and we spent some time there. So, but you got a lot of people who they read anything on the internet is true. Now, if you got any level of influence, there's nothing that stops anyone from saying anything about you. Even if you don't have influence, we have family members, we got friends, relationships go awry. There's nothing that can keep people from saying bad things about you. And it's no different here as it relates to IPC. But I think sometimes when there's a company involved and a lot of money involved, people automatically think those rules go away. And it's no different. Just like you can't stop mama, daddy, uncle, sister, brother, friends, from saying negative things about you as a company, especially the impact that IPC made with the launch in the US last August. They had rapid growth. And anytime you are a rising star, the naysayers, the haters, all those people who are looking for your downfall, hoping to capitalize, they're coming. And this was no different. So because IPC was the bright and shining star, they became a subject to a lot of attack. And I think in most cases, it was unjustified. And as you just mentioned earlier, they were very transparent. I mean, they talked about their breach. And I mean, I'm in favor of integrity and I'm in favor of good, sound business. But a lot of what IPC said, I don't think we would have said. We would have probably dealt with it. I mean, because they did resolve it. They had an 80%.
Right. We would have dealt with that in-house. I mean,
we would have dealt with that in-house.
We teach business 101, and you keep your dirt, inside the house and come before the people with a unified front. Now, I believe in integrity. I believe in being transparent, but you don't show everything, because you want to keep your people, engaged and not, give them any reason to go somewhere else. But IPC was very transparent about everything.
Right, and even with that, you got people still saying they're illegitimate, they're a scam. But I don't want to belabor the point. To Dr. OB's last point, they put out a whole roadmap. I don't know any company who's scamming people, not to mention the 10 countries that they do business in. Still, historically, they were doing business in 10 countries. We showed all the registrations from FinCEN to FinTrack. I don't know any scam companies that go through that. But to answer TC's original point, I got on Ipcloud over the weekend. I did have a couple challenges because I'm an iPhone user, and sometimes sometimes the Apple, well, it's not even an Apple store. Sometimes the download process can be a little strenuous.
Right.
I played with it, but I did get it to work. TC and I actually put out a video this weekend to help the iPhone users, because there was a lot of information on the Android. There was not as much information on the iPhone, but we found it to be a very useful Pretty intuitive platform overall. There's a couple things that are still not in place yet, like the withdrawal. Excuse me. You can withdraw the IUSD. However, the IUSD is not listed on most of your exchanges. So the swap function, which is what most of us are waiting for, the swap/exchange function, which will allow us to take our IUSD coin and put it in the Bitcoin TRC20 and the other coins listed on the homepage, or that homepage on Ipcloud, is that function is not available there yet. However, the roadmap states that that functionality will be available in the third quarter. Could be, of course, sooner, but no later than third quarter.
Right, and and the thing is that we basically went through all of the functionality, and even with the pancake swap and going from IPC token to the IUSD and trying to swap it and going through everything. And so to really look at everything, we understand that there's a lot of functionality that's not available to us yet. But however, in time, they're going to release the different functionalities that we need to make sure that we are able to take our coin out and exchange it for another coin or exchange it for fiat money. But however, like me and others, and we welcome Derek Brown to the stage, we know that IPC has a roadmap to do something great, and we want to make sure that we do one thing: keep some money in the platform. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again. I got a lot of money in the platform, not only my own money, but money I have giving to others and invested for family, this, that, and the other. And so I have a lot of money in this platform. So I want this platform to win. And so I'm keeping some money in the platform to make sure that when this coin goes viral, when this coin goes to the moon, I want to make sure that I stay in there, because if you know, like I know, I'm in a lot of coins, and you want to get in on the ground floor with any coin. And so we get on the ground floor, and when this coin goes viral, when it goes up, you are to benefit from that coin. Not only that, but they have a trading platform that's going to come back online. And so when that trading platform come back online, you're going to benefit from that. And then they have a staking platform. Then not only staking platform, but an exchange platform. So in all these platforms within their app, you are able to benefit from those. So I suggest that you keep some money in there, not take all your capital out, but keep some money in there to the point where you're able to benefit from the when this coin goes to the moon. What you guys say?
You know, Pastor, that's the part for me that I really couldn't wait to get to in this this conversation today with the team, because again, just being completely transparent and authentic with everybody. Prior to today, this is speaking for myself. My entire plan was the moment they give me the keys to the door, I'm getting all my change out of there. That was me. And I can't speak for everybody else, but maybe that was you too. Whoever's listening, you say, man, as soon as I get this, I'm grabbing this. I already had plans. I already figured out how much I was going to make in another platform that we've got going right now that's rocking.
But I want to stop you there, because a lot of us, you know, we have that mindset because of our past experiences, because of certain platforms that we've been in where we put money in and they took our money. But I can say this, that two things I can say about IPC. Number one, they have been transparent. Number two, everything we asked them to do, they have done. Now, I don't know any other platform that gets input from their investors, from their users, that they actually do what we asked them to do. And so, and they were transparent. Now, those two things went far with me. Now, when it came to them, you know, holding things and take a long time, you know, that was frustrating. And then that communication was not there because they fired their communicators. They fired their marketing team. We understood that. but they could have did better in communicating with us. We understand that. But however, they did everything they said they were going to do up to this point. And so I don't see anything wrong with staying with anybody that makes sure that they do what they say they're going to do and do right by your money. Now that's something that I can hold on to. Now, when it came to communication, granted, you know, they could have did better. So I wasn't one that's like, I'm gonna hurry up and get my money out and run to some other platform. I was just waiting to see what was going to be done, because I've been a part of a lot of things in cryptocurrency, also in the traditional markets where they took my money and ran off with it, stuff like that. But IPC has been transparent, so I give them the benefit of the doubt, and so I'm riding with them, because when this coin goes to the moon, trust me, guys, I'm gonna be sitting pretty. I'm gonna be sitting pretty like Derek Brown and a couple others.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's exactly where I was getting at, Pastor. Is that I'm so happy that I got the exposure of this level of wisdom. And that's what I would call this, is to be wise, you all. You just nailed it. If there are two individuals and one has always been honest, always been consistent, always done what they were supposed to do, and all of a sudden it looks like they're not doing what they're supposed to do, it's our job to give them the benefit of the doubt. This is our turn now to say, you know what, y'all been good but to me, let me see what you guys are up to. And if I could just step back and just kind of give you all an analogy here, because I've been noticing this whole thing about crypto. Crypto is an industry, okay? And Forex trading is a part of that. The coin side is a part of that. Investing in arbitrage is a part of that. Where am I getting to? It's this: crypto is like a tree with many branches.
Right. I
want y'all to sit on this for a second. Crypto is like a tree with many branches. And so what happened here with IPC is that the particular branch that we wanted, which was the Forex investing and the trading and MT4 and all that, that was where we put our money in. And then of course things happened, and now IPC said, hold up, we're going to take the money off of this branch and we're going to put it over here on this branch. Now, what is the new branch? The new branch is the new token, because remember, like even before IPC came in, I was investing tens of thousands in, different tokens, because I was buying low and waiting for them to go higher so I could sell high and keep the difference. So IPC in essence is just doing that for us. The money's just shifting from one branch to the other. Now, here's the key though. And Pastor, you said this to me on a private phone call earlier. And you said a wow factor. And I'll share a little bit, but please, I'm going to pass to you in a moment just to expound on that. You said IPC, they can't change in this way without having some type of wow factor for us as the investors. Because you got to think, if you move someone's money from one branch to the other branch without their permission, let's just be real, without asking them, what do you think? Can I do this? Which is in essence what IPC did. If you do that and you know, okay, well, I'm not going to steal their money, but I'm going to move their money. They're not going to be happy that I moved their money. What does that tell you that they're moving the money to do? To make us happier. So if that's the case, it doesn't make sense to pull all the money like I was guilty of thinking. I don't want to make anybody else feel bad. I was thinking that way. And so I was ready to pull all my money until I talked to these gentlemen that you're hearing from today, Derek Brown included. And the conversation was, whoa, you may want to leave some. If you want to pull some, but you may want to leave some, because the one thing you don't want to do is pull all the money, the coin 3Xs. 5Xs, 10Xs, 20Xs. That means you would have doubled, tripled, quadrupled your money potentially, but you pulled it out because of fear from something that happened in the past with another platform. So what are we encouraging you to do? Well, here's what bottom line. Here's what we're going to do. And we're saying that, hey, you have the prerogative to make your own decision. It's your money. Don't ever let anybody tell you what to do. It's your money. But what we're doing with our money is, if we do pull, we're going to pull some, but not all. In other words, we're going to leave the majority of it in there and see what happens with this token. Because to me, if they moved our money without our permission, there's some wow factor that they haven't revealed yet that they can't wait to wow us with. So anything you want to say about that?
I have to say this, because you have to understand one thing. When you sign up for IPC, you had to sign a power of attorney. That's key. That power of attorney gives them the right to invest your money, take your money, and give your portion of your money and do what they feel is necessary, watch this, to benefit the company so you can get the best return.
Excellent.
That means that they already got your permission to do what they did.
Ah.
Some of you didn't read the power of attorney. You just signed it and hurry up and get involved in IPC. You didn't read it. So that means that power of attorney says that I have the right to invest your money, give you your portion, and take my money, not my portion as a company, and do what we want to do with it. Now, the communication should have been there, granted, but that power of attorney gave them the right to move your money as they see fit.
Excellent point. Excellent.
Now, this is the wow factor that we're talking about. The wow factor is that because they have a new platform, because they switch over to the old platform, to the new platform, this app that they have, and they have multiple things in this app which we knew about in our meetings. In order for you not to take your money out of the platform, there has to be a wow factor to the point where the company is growing, the company is meeting their milestones, the company is going from one level to the next, and they can't have you pull out your investment because then that will decrease the coin. They want the coin to go up. Now, as the coin goes up in value, you will see your value of your coin go up. And not only that, you will see different things that you can make money within the platform. So between now and when they allow you to withdraw with the swap platform, they're going to have to wow you to the point where you don't want to go anywhere else. That's business 101, because I need to retain my customer. I need to hold on to my client. So I want to wow them so they won't go anywhere else. Now, IPC have been learning from the other platforms that has been trading, that has been staking, that has been exchanging, arbitrage system. They've been learning, and they have all those pieces to the component within the Ipcloud form. Now, granted, once all these features cut on, I believe that Ipcloud is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Yep. So I encourage you to keep some money within the platform and don't take all your money out. All your money out. Now, I tell my people this all the time: don't put any money in the platform that you can't afford to lose. Number one. Number two, it's an investment. Invest it, forget about it. Number three, every company goes through changes, goes through different changes. So don't go frantic when they go through some changes. And number four, diversify yourself. Don't put everything in one basket to the point where you gotta have that money in order to do something else with it. Make sure you already diversify yourself to the point where you can keep, 10 grand, 20 grand in a system and not be phased about it, and let that system work, let that system do what it does. And then you're focused on 10 different, 12 different, 15 different, 20 different platforms that your money is compounding in. So that's my advice to you, to make sure you diversify yourself and don't put any money that you can't afford to lose in any platform. Now, granted, we don't know everything that's going to happen within IPC and how they're going to do certain things. We're in a holding pattern, just like you guys are. But we're just saying, give them a chance, give them an opportunity, and let's see what they're going to do. What you say, Curtis?
Well, no, I think you brought up a lot of valid points. And I'm over here right now in the app, and I'm on the market screen. Now, we know that we have the IUSD is the new currency, but that we also know that IPC is launching their own token. And if you look at the token right now in market cap, which everyone who has Ipcloud has access to, the market cap right now is at $204.12 million. Now, that may not mean nothing to a lot of people. However, the crypto market as a whole represents about $3 trillion. Now, when I compare IPC token to coins like Dogecoin, Doge is at 17, 17.3 billion, was that actually about 17 billion. But look how long coins like Dogecoin have been around. So for IPC to already have a $204 million market cap, we're talking less than, call it less than a quarter, because we just saw the initial exchange offering a couple weeks ago. So for them to already have a valuation of 204 million, and at their latest price, because we know one of the things about crypto, there's also the trading functionality that many of us have grown accustomed to and enjoy. Right now, their latest price is just shy of 40 cents. We're talking a coin that has not been around for a whole quarter yet. This is the same process that a Bitcoin, that an Ethereum, that a Dogecoin, BNP, whatever your preferred cryptocurrency of choice is, we already have a valuation almost 40 cents in less than it's been less than a month. In less than a month. This is strong growth and already a market cap valuation of $204 million. Now, this does not sound like a company to me that is going away. And I know
this just sounds like a company that took our capital and put it in a place that's going to cause it, that their coin that they develop with the capital, that's going to cause the coin to skyrocket to the point where when you see the value of what you have in there, why would you go anywhere else? That's smart.
So gentlemen, do I dare say that they did us a favor?
We shall see. We shall see.
It's looking real promising to say you got a $204 million market cap at almost 40%. Now, let's not get confused. IPC is launching a stable coin. So we're not going to see a volatile coin like Ethereum, and people would say, well, it's not volatile, but I'm talking about those coins that fluctuate a lot in variation. You're going to see something that looks like a TRC20. That's what you're going to see. You're going to see a stable coin. But what's important, and this is why I think the value add is with IPC, they're not just launching a coin. We all know if you got enough money, you can launch a coin. But they're putting utility around their coin, which means it's going to have very strong tokenomics. When we buy coins, we're not buying coins for the sake of just buying a coin. I want a coin that's going to have utility. It's going to mean that you have to use that coin, AKA gaming. We've seen a lot of coins in the gaming space, and those coins are gaining value because of the utility. So, we don't just, Ethereum is on this great headwind, not because it's just because, look at all of the Ethereum blockchains that use that coin. So the ecosystem, you used the word earlier that I really like, the ecosystem around IPC is being in place. If you look at that roadmap until second quarter 2023, there's a lot of utility that's being built into that, which is going to cause people to want to value the coin. People don't buy coins just for the sake of buying coins. There has to be some use that causes the valuation to skyrocket. And we're seeing that baked into the roadmap of IPC, which is going to make it a great value long term.
That's an excellent point, man. I totally agree with you, man. I think the biggest takeaway here really is, hey, fellas, ladies, don't panic, don't freak out. This company's been here, and quite honestly, they're probably, the reason that you might hear the name Rolex and get excited is because of the value of it. But how did it gain that value? It's because of all the crap it's been through. It's been tested already. So if you ask me, IPC is one of these folks that's moving towards the Rolex type of scenario, and that they've been tested, and every single time they've still been here. I know a company right now that just popped up 30 days ago. Everybody got excited about it. They're giving 6%, The website is gone as of this morning. Gone, vanished. IP still standing, y'all. So one of the things for me that is a great takeaway is, hey, fellas and ladies, let your money ride out a little bit. See what's going to happen. I think it's going to be a good thing for all of us.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be a great thing. But the problem is that most people put their eggs in one basket. And unfortunately, they need their money to pay a bill or two or whatever the case is. sadly to say, that's most case for a lot of people. We tell you once again, don't put any money in any system that you can afford to lose, and make sure you diversify yourself, and make sure you live by what we call the 1/3 rule. Make sure you take a little money out, you know, and make sure you do what you need to do to invest in the system. But however, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And so if you're taking your money out of the system, I don't care what system you go to or run to or or put it into, you're gonna have some issues. Just like he said, there's one platform that has some great promises, and now, you know, it's gone. There's been a lot of programs that we've been involved in, and they're not here anymore. But however, this is one platform that has been transparent and that has did exactly what they say they're going to do, and develop a coin that is skyrocketing. And so I truly believe that IPC is here to stay. And so the wow factor is going to be look at what we can do in growing your money. And so don't be so quick to say, I'm going to take my money out and run. Where you going to put it? Let me say that. Where you going to put it? I mean, there's a couple of platforms that we are in that's doing phenomenally well, but however, you know, where you going to put it? Have a strategy first, and make sure you do what you need to do your homework, and don't take all your money out of IPC. Keep some money in there and to see what's going to do, because I believe truly that is going to be beneficial to not only you, but if you have a team, it's going to be beneficial for your team too as well.
Absolutely.
That's all I have, Doctor. Do you have anything else? Curtis, are you still there? And Mr. Brown, Derek Brown, we have Derek D. Brown on the line. You have anything you want to add, Mr. Brown?
Trying to see if I can show it to them, see if they can see it clearly.
No, sir. Absolutely phenomenal explanation. I'm ready to sign up again. I need one of you guys to send me your link.
That's all right, brother. My link is already in your inbox.
You need my link, huh? Well, guys, that's all we have. And listen, we'll try to come back to do an update when things progress in the system, to give you some insights, some updates, because Dr. OB sees some things I don't see, and I see some things he doesn't see. And so as we work together with Dr. Brown and Dr. Curtis, we all will come together and be able to give you some insight. Now, we're not financial advisors. We're just showing you what we do. And so if you want to be millionaires like some of these guys, I would advise you, do some of the things that they do.
Notice he's part of the crew, y'all. Don't let him fool you.
Blessings to you guys. Listen, we'll be back soon. And so this recording will be posted in all of our team pages. And so please share it, and please like and follow our pages. Please like, tag, and share. God bless.